So the Tekken 8 closed beta test is over with, and it was impressive, but it is missing one thing and one thing only. Join us in our review to figure out what that thing is, guys. Let's jump into the video. Okay, now right off the back, I want to give a big shout out to P-Doggo for this footage. I played the beta through his PS5. That is my brother, so I appreciate you. Now, jumping straight into the gameplay and the mechanics of Tekken 8 so far, this was my first exposure to Tekken 8, and I have to say, it did feel really good. It felt super fresh, it feels new, it feels reinvigorated, and there's a lot to learn and there's a lot to digest here. There's the new sort of like heat mechanic and rush mode and things like that. You also still have rage arts in the mix, which still bother me to this day. I am not used to rage arts. I'm used to that good old classic Tekken 5 era, so I'm still getting adjusted to rage arts. However, as for the performance of the beta and the online, for the most part it was pretty good. However, there were times where I would get in a match and it just felt so slow and sluggish and lethargic. You press a button and it's like the character is reacting a couple seconds later. There was a massive delay sometime. However, in this match in particular, it was going pretty smooth. As you know, I'm Law, and it was going pretty smooth here. There were also issues with actually finding a match sometimes. Sometimes finding a match was a little difficult, and you would go through a cycle of about 5. Honestly, I went through about 5 different players with 0% disconnection rate, and it was still hard to actually get a match sometime. However, once you actually got in the match, this game is fun, man. I absolutely enjoyed the gameplay, and I just hope that these online issues are worked out. Playing with people who had online was pretty difficult. Oh, you gotta love it. Yes, perfect. I was able to get perfect, but I don't know if that was the online or was that just my skill. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section down below. However, yes, when I actually could get a match, it was pretty darn fun and it was pretty cool. Every character has some sort of new moves, and again, I'm still trying to get used to all the heat mechanics and the rush and just the rush mode and figuring out rage arts. There's a lot of things to unpack here. There's a lot of new combat content in Tekken 8, and I have to say, I do like it and I do enjoy it so far. If you guys are enjoying this review so far, please be sure to smash that subscribe button for me, Tekken fans. We are trying to get to 1,000 by November. Help a brother out, and let's go ahead and continue the review. And as you can see here, I tried to connect to a player, and however, we went the full 10 seconds without ever connecting, and this person had a perfect disconnection rate. So hopefully things like this are not a sign of what's to come, and hopefully this stuff gets sorted out, which I know this is what these tests are for. So I'm not really critiquing the game hard for that, but it is something that we have to mention because it did happen quite often. Now here's moving over to the Tekken Lounge and the Tekken Arcade Quest sort of hub world that we have in Tekken 8. And this is me creating a character here, and you know, the options are pretty limited. These avatars look like they're from the Wii era, or they look like from the does anybody remember those Microsoft 360 avatars that you used to have? Well, that's exactly what this is to me. I will have to say, this is not particularly impressive to me. Some people might find it cute, some people might like the simplicity. However, for me, as you guys know, after coming from Street Fighter 6's avatar, stepping the game up, I have to critique this about Tekken 8. This is very basic, this is very simplistic, and it's very, to a degree, bare bones. However, I know Tekken players are all about the fight. However, for me, I love a full balanced approach. So I love what Street Fighter 6 did with the avatars, and I love that in Battle Hub and in Battle World, you can actually have avatar battles and things like that. None of that is present here in Tekken 8 so far. That could change with the full release. However, as far as character customization go, I'm not particularly impressed. And again, I'm not trying to sound harsh, but maybe it could grow on me. Who knows? It remains to be seen. And as far as the exploration goes in the Tekken Lounge, I actually love the way that it looks aesthetically. However, I would experience a lot of slowdown. Obviously, with tons of players playing, there was a bit of slowdown, so we can try to forgive that, and hopefully that is not truly present in the full release. However, I do enjoy the world of the Tekken Lounge. It looks really good. It has a lot of throwbacks to a lot of classic things of the Tekken franchise and Namco franchises. However, once again, I just wish that this mode was more interactive. I know, before you guys get on me, I know they'll have Tekken Ball in the full mode and things like that. However, we're kind of in this arcade gaming hub, you know. It'd be nice to play some of the hoops, or it would be nice to actually play the air hockey that's in the lounge. I want this lounge to be more interactive, and to me, that would make it feel more of like a place to gather, a place to actually conversate, a place to just chill out. And if it's a lounge, we should be able to lounge. The only thing that we shouldn't be able to do is just fight all the time. I would like to actually decompress and hang around with my other Tekken buddies. So once again, I wish that these areas were actually more interactive. However beautiful that they may look, I wish we could actually do something with them. But I do love the player customization options. I love how there's so many different frames that you can choose from while choosing your favorite characters, different titles. Tekken 8 has aced this. I think this is amazing. Plus the soundtrack on here, just listen to it. Come on, you can't get any smoother than that. Now to get to what you all have been waiting for. What was this beta missing?
Lee Chaolan.
I mean, come on guys, where is my brother Lee? Where is his excellency himself? Where is Lee at? Now I know he's in the roster. I'm pretty sure he was on that leaked roster. Namco, get your game together. Put Lee in the game, reveal him right now at this minute so that we can have a champagne toast on this channel. It will be a glorious day when his excellency is actually revealed for Tekken 8. That's the only thing that was missing out of this beta. And of course, okay guys, all jokes aside, I would have loved to have actually played with Yoshimitsu and some of these other characters that were already revealed for Tekken 8. That would have been pretty awesome to actually get our hands on them and just to see how they play, like maybe a Steve Fox as well. However, I'm joking but not joking when I say Lee Chaolan was missing out of the beta and he better be in the game. Also, I'm still trying to get used to this character selection screen because it's not my favorite. However, I do believe that maybe it will improve. So guys, as for my final thoughts on the Tekken 8 and the state of Tekken 8 so far, I am very impressed and I'm optimistic about this game. However, I still don't know if I'm as enamored as I was when I first played Street Fighter 6. However, I'm still very excited and optimistic about Tekken 8. If this closed beta test told us anything, I do want some of those frame rates fixed and I want some of those input delays fixed as well. And I hope some of this slowdown is not present in the main game. However, Tekken 8 looks beautiful. It's amazingly a huge step from Tekken 7, and this is exactly the direction I wanted this series to move in. I am so excited about Tekken 8, and honestly, probably the weakest thing in Tekken 8 so far is maybe its base roster. But aside from that, this game is looking absolutely phenomenal, and I now officially cannot wait until January. Thank you guys for watching the video. Tekken fans, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Lee fans, make sure you subscribe for this Lee community that we have, okay? I'll see you guys. Thanks for watching my video. God bless, and thank you for watching.